My philosophy of education is that all children are unique and must have a stimulating educational environment where they can grow physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. It is my desire to create this type of atmosphere where students can meet their full potential. I will provide a safe environment where students are invited to share their ideas and take risks. As an educator, my goals or objective is to educate and love my students. I hope that each day, in some way, will show all my kids that I love them and believe in them. It is vital to build a relationship with each child who comes into my classroom and to earn their trust and respect when a connection develops between the students and me. They will soar academically. I believe in establishing a good relationship not only with the students but also with their parents. Parent-teacher communication is the key to the success of students. In my classroom, I provided my students with inquiry-based lessons and real-world situations so that they learn to conquer issues at school and their lives outside of school. I want to instill a passion for learning inside each child. I believe students must actively participate in and take responsibility for their learning, just as I self-reflect as a teacher. I believe students need to become self-reflective too, so they can improve upon areas of difficulty and build upon areas of strength. One of the examples of how we'll help my first graders to become self-reflective is by conferencing with them individually. During this conference, we examine their classroom performance. I give suggestions on what to do to improve academic progress. As we hold these individuals' conferences, it aids me in the discovery of how differentiation may be beneficial to the success of my students. I believe that every child is different and learns in different ways. When planning my lessons, I keep in mind that students need different experiences, some auditory, some visual, and some kinesthetic. It is important for me as their teacher to be supple and to modify my lessons as needed to reach all students. I use pre-tests and running records to help guide me on my students' present knowledge of a subject. I differentiate through the content, process, and product depending on the individual needs of my student. I am strongly committed to regularly assessing students' comfort and engagement in addition to their mastery of the material. I believe that regular testing of concept is important, but students also need to feel like confident, resilient learners. I praise students not just for mastery of the material, but also for critical thinking, effort, curiosity, and creativity. I lead by example, always enhancing my skills in these areas as an educator. I also assess my students' understanding by giving them an examination like formative, summative tests, and performance tests to know what they have learned from my lesson. I have a classroom management plan for various kinds of disruptions and behavior issues, like I ensure students are aware of the consequences so that they know what to expect before they act out in class. I also make sure I remain consistent with classroom rules and boundaries. I maintain classroom organization and set up well-planned lessons and routines for each day of classroom instruction. I used to have classroom management strategies using rewards and consequences. Using this classroom management plan will help me establish a successful, well-managed classroom. To improve me as a teacher, I used to follow some tips to develop my teaching skills, like embracing technology, identifying instructional objectives, students' experiences, learning to handle unruly behavior, taking courses, attending seminars and training, and using of portfolios. I think I can further improve my teaching by accomplishing this task. When my students past or present walk into my classroom, I want it to be a place where they know they are loved, safe, and cared for. As a teacher, your heart becomes involved as you get to celebrate the successes of life. But you also see the students who are hungry, tired, and already burdened by life at just 6 years old. My motto is every moment counts. Every student matters. I have taken this motto to my heart and it is may become my teaching philosophy. I want to be the best teacher I can be for each student. I try to bring to the classroom all of the skills and knowledge. I know that the greatest gift I can give my students is to love and believe in them.